So for this beautiful cut of meat, we're going to start off with our spices. We got black garlic salt from Funky Omar, and my number one go-to spice, which is this rosemary and garlic grinder from Weber. I got this insane tip from a channel called Google Foods, right? Which I think previously they were called something like sous vide everything. Anyway, so this guy, he cooks a bunch of picanha pieces of meat, like exactly what I'm cooking now. And what he does is he pats it down the day before the cook, removes the moisture, then he puts the spices. After he does that, he chucks it into the fridge overnight, and then the next day, some of the moisture is pulled out of the meat by that salt and spices, and then it's just replaced with absolute flavor. Try it, it'll change your entire braai game. And we're also removing some of the silver skin because it's just gunk, it doesn't cook down. Yeah, this cut of meat is like 3 kgs, way too big for 4 people. So we're gonna cut it in half, vacuum seal it. Like when you vacuum seal your meat and you put it back in the deep freeze, like the stuff is good for quite a while. Check my dog, check this little jump. Check, check, boop. Now, full disclaimer, when you are smoking any large cut of meat like this, like it can handle the spice. Do not be shy, like chuck it on there. If you put too little, you're not gonna get all those flavors absorbed in. Don't be shy. Look at the camera, don't look at the camera, nailed it. So we're gonna start with the marinade now. I'm just really relieved that I got this in like the first take. Check. Ooh, so smooth. For this marinade, we start with Coke. Please don't add wine that you don't like drinking. If it tastes cuck as a drink, it'll taste cuck as a marinade. Here comes the fancy part. Check, 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 check. So if you want to have like a good experience in the kitchen, you know, try not skimming on cheap utensils. Like I only go for brand name stuff like Le Creuset and, you know, Woolies brand stuff and Nathaniel stuff. You know, I'm that kind of oak that doesn't like to suckle in the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? Like I get like top tier stuff. So this is a cool bootleg rum bottle. We're going to fill it up with hot water without even spilling as much as a drop. This is so that when we add our hot marinade, the bottle doesn't burst. Very, very important. Now I tasted this sauce and it is lekker. You don't need to add any other pre-made sauces just because it turned out a little bit too bitter. Like it's good to go as is.
Oeh, ek moes nie dit doen nie.
Wys eers die sousie. Nee, nie so nie.
Ek het gewys hoe ek kom maak.
So vat met die ander hand. Ja. Nee. Ja. Ja. Ek vergeet jy so. Hand. Hoe sê jy helemaal? Wat kan ek doen?
Nailed it. So anyway, we're going to chuck the marinade on the piece of meat now. And then we're going to head over to the Weber. So the charcoal's going to take what, like 45-ish minutes before they are ready, which is the perfect amount of time for that marinade or basting sauce to just chill on the meat.
Dit is 'n beetroot en 'n oak en dan rys. En dan sout ons dit nou net so lekker, ja. Gaan maar net hierso 'n klip doen en sê hoorie, dis koud warm. Ons het hier net 'n bietjie shade gevang. Lekker. You see vleisie.
I can fit in a voice over.
So we're shooting for 150 to 170 degrees Celsius.
Byna so dat jy alles bewys. Ek het 4 maande terug baie nie eens dit gewys het nie. Nou dis skielik. Nou moet die tipe wys alles is daar. Wat die fuck?
These are called pork burnt ends. With this style of braaiing, we do not cook towards time, we cook towards temperature. So you're going to need a thermometer for this. So you're taking off the meat when the internal temperature reaches 128 degrees. Then you're going to let it rest for 30 minutes, and this will give you a perfect medium rare.